You know, I am very disheartened, disappointed in this particular budget, especially as it relates to funding of our roads. If you come to the Hudson Valley and you talk to our residents, you talk to my constituents, and you say the word roads, they start to twitch. And they twitch because they know that the conditions of our roads is subpar. In fact, the latest conditions report tells us that Region 8, the Hudson Valley, has the worst conditions of state roads in the entire state of New York. And there was a concerted effort by this House and the Senate to allocate additional dollars to deal with DOT's core capital plan. And I think it's just outrageous, simply outrageous, that Governor Hochul has unilaterally washed that money away. This is a quality of life issue. Our taxpayers are breaking their backs to survive here, and they deserve safe, high-quality roads in order to get from place to place. As for CHIPS, great. We stopped the governor again on more cuts to these vital services that people, frankly, deserve. But we're not keeping pace with the cost of construction. And so we continue to ask our highway superintendents to do more with less. And then we kick it around like a political football. It's wrong. The investments in our infrastructure is wrong. There was one testimony during the budget hearings this year from one of the experts, and they said, and I quote, "They have never seen a greater decline in conditions than we have today." And what's the governor's answer? The governor's answer is to stop the right investments in our state roads, in our state transportation system. It's wrong, the governor's wrong, and I think we have to do more as a body to push back against her direction. I do want to agree with my colleague, Assemblyman Rah. There are certain things in here that I do appreciate. Of course, our investments in our libraries is very important, as well as our Clean Water and Environmental Protection Fund dollars. Restoring those, I think, is very beneficial to the residents of New York. But if we can't drive on our roads, where are we and how are we going to benefit from them? And on the last point I want to make, Mr. Speaker, regarding the Resilient and Ready program, you know, details matter. We're being asked to allocate $40 million to a program which we don't have any parameters of. We just know it's supposed to help people. Yeah, great. But who? How? $40 million is a lot of money. $40 million to our roads in the Hudson Valley is a lot of money. And so I think we have to get our priorities in order. I think we have to be more realistic in the state of the infrastructure here in New York State. And I think that the governor, once again, is completely wrong for eliminating the $400 million investment that this House and the Senate tried to make. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.